Hello everybody and welcome back to Survival Challenge. I'm just making some donuts. So yeah, today is the day when we need to sell this mega stack of sweets over here. Yep, if you like sweets then this is the place for you. We do have everything: candy canes, traditional candy, strawberry candy, honey candy, and well, back to the start again. So yes, we have sweets to sell, we've got wool to sell. What we need is the trailer for the lorry. So if I just locate that very quickly. Here it is. It's in the silage pit. Yeah, so with two of us doing this, we should be able to load this with ease. Really quickly, hopefully. And then we can make the money super quickly as well. So I'm just going to try and make it as straight as possible, because obviously if it's slightly turned, the tractor units will actually get in the way. So that should be fine. I can still get the forklift off the back. Brilliant. I absolutely love the feature on this forklift which allows you to extend. It just saves so much time. I need to remember how to do it. I think I'm probably in the wrong mode here. Yes, there we go. That's why I couldn't do it. So yeah, basically being able to do that is so good. Yeah, lots of phantom sounds again in the previous episode. I don't know why they've only just started, but they have. But they are part of the map. We now know that they are definitely part of the map. Why you couldn't hear them before, I have no idea. I don't think we've had any kind of update, so it is a mystery. Oh, can I do 6? It's like, never going to be able to pick up 6. That would be far too heavy. Surely. Just putting my extended times through. Yeah, it can't do 6, can it? Now, I would never expect it to be able to do 6, but I would expect it to be able to do 3. Which it can do. Perfect. I'm actually surprised it can do 3, because it's such a tiny thing, really. Just sits on the back of the trailer. Chainsaws might be able to do 6. It's obviously doing 5 there with a bit of a struggle. I'll just go around here to keep out of the way. But yeah, without any further ado, let's load up, and then we're going to make some serious money in just a minute. Yeah, so we've got a very full load over there. There is going to be some serious income coming from that. Just transferring some more eggs. I thought it'd be best to transfer these to here instead of selling them. I don't think we have enough to sell at the moment, especially as we do have all of the big harvests coming up very soon with canola and sunflowers and everything. So that's going to be using a lot of egg to make mayonnaise. Yeah, so the end obviously is in sight, as I've now said for many episodes, because FS22 is coming out very soon. So I don't think actually there's going to be time to harvest and then drill another field. I think really we're going to be on the final harvest very soon. There is only one field which might be able to be done, and that is a field which we're going to harvest today. There's only one that needs to be harvested today, and it is that canola field which I wanted to do in the previous episode just up here, but I couldn't do it because we ran out of time. So yes, that is the one anyway. That is the one which is potentially going to be able to be harvested today and then drilled again. I think that's all the wool. So yeah, this can go back onto the back. Back onto the back. And, oh, change the mode. We'll take it with us. Add a bit of weight back onto the rear of the trailer. So there are our totals. Actually, he might have some more wool, but there are our totals for sweets. 8,000, 9,000, 6,000 and 9,000. Very good. Very good indeed. And I think we can actually take wool to the stall. Possibly. We'll see. I'll have a quick look here. So yeah, market stall is 2175, which is the best price. Yep, so we'll take it to there. And the sweets, well, they're going to be a bit different because they're different types, but yes, as you can see, I was going to say, they're all best at market store, but they're not. In fact, well, that one can only go to market store, sell everything. It can't even go to the store. Oh, okay, they all can't. So, no, they will have to go to the market store. Are we doing anything with those lettuce pallets? Are they going to go on here as well? Let me just check. I know the best time for lettuce is usually January, but they probably can go as well. Market stall 1743. The store is 1815 though. So I don't think they should go onto this load. So let's go and sell. This is going to be one crazy income. And don't worry, I will not flip the trailer this time because I know that I did that last time. I have learnt from my mistake. I flipped it twice. Once on that corner because I was going around the corner too fast, and once on this little ramp over here because I was, well, I guess I was climbing the ramp too fast. This time I'm not even going to climb the ramp, I'm going to go round. Better not turn too tightly either. So there we are. Right, we're in. Oh, brakes are not too effective with this amount of weight. Look at the money. Wow. I wish I could have got it as one lump sum, but unfortunately, yeah, the trigger is not the biggest. But we still end up with a total in the bank of £184,000. I think that's very good. Let's get back. We can put lettuce back onto here again. As I said, if we're going to sell it today, it has to go to the store, not to the stall. And that field there needs spraying. Yeah, I don't know if Chancellor was just... Yeah, he's just preparing it, wasn't he? So, no, we don't need to rush into that today. So, I'll just put that there. Yeah, so we've got a field that needs harvesting, we've got a field that needs spraying. I think as the harvesting has been waiting for quite some time, we better get that done first of all. There is the combine. Harvesting the canola. It is such a tiny field. And, well, Chainsaw told me the other day he doesn't even like the field. It was my creation. Yeah, I can understand the reasons why. It's because basically it's a field which wasn't supposed to be a field. It was going to be a production area. But I drilled it because it was just sitting around doing nothing whilst we were just trying to make money and think about what to do with it. So, yeah, it is actually the only field on this map, on our farm, which is not supposed to be a field, but is anyway. So, there you go. This is a tricky one. I could potentially attach the header on this side. It's going to be tight either way. I think I have actually attached it in this little area before, so I will do. It's just not ideal because, again, it's not supposed to be a field. Ah. Oh, he can get through, that's fine. Yep. So, let's harvest canola. Oh, crikey, stop. Why does it do that in multiplayer? I have never understood that. I was pressing nothing. Even when I was braking it, it does it. But, yeah, it just keeps accelerating forwards even when I let go of the accelerator. It only does it in multiplayer. I guess it doesn't realise that I've pressed the brake pedal or released my foot from the accelerator pedal. I have no idea. Weird. Anyway, here we go. Yeah, this is going to be turning to oil for our mayonnaise. And we do still have a massive sugar beet harvest coming up. And I know there's been some suggestions to get like a feed mixer which cuts sugar beet. I believe these things do exist. So it's like a feed mixer, but it isn't a feed mixer. It just chops up the beet. Then we can put that into the sugar mill as a separate input, so it'll process sugar faster. I don't know what we're going to do at this stage, but we do need to do something like that. Otherwise we're going to have to sell the sugar beet as a raw product because we don't have the space or the time for the sugar beet factory to process beet as it is. Anyway, yes, let's just do this and then we can find the next job. Wow, this field is good. It's only a tiny field and it's canola, which doesn't fill up the combine that quickly, and yet we have a full load in the biggest combine. So that's absolutely amazing. It's done so well. In fact, you can see on the yield map, I don't know if you can get it on here as well. Yes, there you go. You can see it's very good, except for just there, but overall very, very good. Absolutely amazing. In fact, all the fields are quite good. It's the loam, isn't it? You can really see with the loam soil type, that is a really high yielding soil type to have. It's great. So anyway, yes, so let's just finish off here. We're almost there, and we are going to drill it again. We're going to put oats in. Chancellor said they're quite fast growing, so we'll go with that. We are really trying to push this, because yeah, the more we can harvest, the more we're going to make. I have no idea what the final figure is going to be, not even roughly. I don't even know if we should sell everything. I think we probably shouldn't sell everything. I think that'd be a bit of a shame. I don't know, should we? In the final episode, should we sell all the machines? I suppose the only way of getting a true figure for how well we've actually done is if we literally do sell everything, including the land. Because we started off with one plot, and that's what we'd have to keep at the end. See how much we've actually made. I don't know, I just think it'd be such a shame to do that, but I suppose we wouldn't ever be returning anyway, because we're going to be moving on to FS22, so it would just be sad to see. It'd be sad to see the entire farm get sold and everything, which is part of it, all the assets. Having to see them disappear as well would be a bit of a shame. It'd be like a step back, a huge step back. I did accidentally crash into my header trailer. Oh look, there's rain in the forecast, of course there is. Yeah. Absolutely love the map, but that is the biggest problem with it. It's raining in pretty much every episode, although we've done quite well recently. I think we've actually done at least one episode where it hasn't rained. So that is really good. That's been helpful. Okay. That should snap into place. Oh, I started it running, didn't I? I was so busy looking at the header trailer. Anyway, yeah, it spun round because I crashed into it. I'll probably grab that with a tractor. Let's just empty it first of all. I think overall though, from this one field, we have done very well. A lot more than what I would have expected. Yeah, so I'll park this just over here. We do still have the manure, which I'm guessing we're going to sell. I think we'll probably just get it loaded up with the wheel loader because it's got a huge bucket. And then we can sell that likely near the end. And the 12,443 litres we have got from this field can go straight into the oil mill, so we can produce the canola oil for mayonnaise. So if Chainsaw isn't already doing so, I'll go and grab a drill. He's probably spraying off the weeds in that field. Oh, of course, yeah, I keep making the point of saying we shouldn't put the grain trailer on this tractor unit because it's not heavy enough, it just pushes it. But I still haven't swapped them over. Really, we need two of those Volvos over there. Oh, this is a Volvo too. The bigger one, the newer one. Yes, I know I don't sound very technical there, do I? But anyway, the bigger one, the newer one should be on this trailer ideally. Yeah, he sprayed off that field as suspected. You know, the other alternative would be just to slow down, but that just doesn't sound as fun. I'd much rather buy a bigger, newer lorry. I'm going to turn here. There isn't a great deal of space over there. In it goes. So this lorry can actually stay here because we've got no more harvesting today, as I have said many times. I just need to make sure that everything else is looking good. I think so. It does look good. Yep, okay. So, oh yeah, that field needs spraying too. Chainsaw is over there getting it done, as you can see. But everything else has been done, so I'm just going to jump into the John Deere, unless that's the tractor he's using. Let's just see what we've got. Okay, we've got the JCB. Yeah, he's got the John Deere, because I've literally just seen that he's got the John Deere. And yeah, we want to have a drill. They're over here. Haven't checked to see when the rain is actually coming, but it's obviously in the forecast, which is a shame. But there are other things that we could do, I guess. We need fertiliser, although probably not too much fertiliser, because if this is really the end, then it's not going to get used. Maybe that's enough? I really don't know. That might be enough. In fact, yeah, I'm going to just not refill it, because I do run the risk of wasting it. Let's set this to oats. Oh, there it is. And yes, all the beehives that we've got set up are definitely paying off. We're getting honey produced like mad. I think overnight we got 5 or 6 pallets, which is quite significant for honey. Honey is not the fastest to produce. We may also have some fertiliser in the other drill, so we could potentially just swap drills. Yeah, the fast track is a good drilling tractor. Good for drilling and good for carting. Nice. As I said, we are pushing it, I think, drilling this field again. But as all the others are in their early stages, this one would just be sat around and it would never get touched again. So I think it would be a shame. So I'm just doing it anyway. And, well, it will be done. It will be harvested. Bit of a halfway drill swap. Well, it makes much more sense just to swap the drills than it does to empty the fertiliser out of it. So at least we can finish off, but this highly likely is the final piece of land that we ever drill on this series. And that is sad to say, really. But not quite as sad as when we harvest the very last piece of land. We still have every single field ahead of us to harvest. So, yeah, plenty more work to do. Anyway, there we go. We're done with that. Chainsaw is done spraying. Just going to catch up with him and see what exactly is happening next. Because, yeah, because all these fields are now growing, none of them are ready. Even the olives are done. We're doing well. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do. We'll have to see. Right, okay, so Chainsaw wants a container in the new grass field for trees, so we're going to put wood into it. I'm very tempted, despite having all these massive wheel loaders and telehandlers and stuff, I'm very tempted to try and pick up a container with the truck mounted forklift. Only because it's done so well at picking up several heavy pallets in one go, where the Manitou actually couldn't do it. So I'm just going to see how well it performs. I do get the feeling it will be able to do it. I will not be amazed, actually, if it does have the ability to pick up a container. I know it's only empty, but it's a container, and it's a tiny forklift. So I think really, in theory, it shouldn't be able to do it, but I just feel like it's going to be able to do it. It's such a capable machine. Oh wow, chainsaw is towing the Volvo excavator with the not quite so powerful old Volvo lorry. Yeah, we need 2 of these. We really do need 2 of these. This one doesn't jackknife as much, even with me driving, so that's saying a lot. If we can do this without getting another telehandler or forklift or whatever, then that is going to save a lot of time. Containers. We've had most colours. What haven't we had? We've had pink, we've had yellow, I think we've had blue, haven't we? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we've had orange, I believe. Purple. We haven't had red, have we? I don't think we have. Let's go for red. Right. So we'll pop that there. What do you think? Do you think you'll be able to do it? I'm going to say yes. And obviously I can't hear what you're saying, but you obviously know your own opinion. Do you think you'll be able to do this? Yes or no? I'm still sticking with yes. Yeah, I think I will actually be amazed if it can't do it, which is saying a lot, considering the size of this forklift. Gonna have to boom out a bit. I knew it wouldn't let me down. Oh, lovely. Yep, so the forklift, the truck-mounted forklift can pick up a container. I'm tipping forward a little bit. Oh my goodness, what's going on? Did I speak too soon, or is it fighting back? I'm not too sure. It's like, no! I didn't want to be able to pick this up. I think I've broken something. It was going so well. Let me try again. And now it's working again. I think I did slightly tip forward and it just messed everything up. Yeah. So it's sort of yes and no. So everyone wins. That's the fairest way. Yes, it can do it and it can't do it. It's just, it's really not ideal, we'll put it that way. It did seem more promising when I first picked it up, but then of course the higher you lift something, the harder it gets. So, well, I suppose to be, if we were to get technical about it, the answer would be no, it can't do it. Not safely anyway. I think it just picked it up because it didn't want to let me down after everything I said about it, so we'll just we'll just centre it and then we'll move on. As I said, it shouldn't really be able to do it anyway, so it's a miracle that it can do it. Ooh, too enthusiastic there. I'll do the final adjustment with the tines. It's the safest way. There we go. Right. Still faster than going to get another forklift. So we'll get over to that new field. We do need to make the most of that new field. Although we've had a serious amount of bales from it. Oh yeah, I didn't put it into work mode, into transport mode. Ah, where's it gone? There you are. Let's roll. I will need the Mighty Ferguson tractor to load up the logs as well, so hopefully it's got its rear weight. Red, just to match the forklift. There's Chainsaw, doing some aerobatics with the digger. I will do a nice handbrake turn. Oh, that was nowhere near as stylish as I was hoping it would be. I was hoping to swing the trailer around. I guess it's got too much weight on the back. So yes, we've got plenty of space, haven't we? We've got so much space to load up. We'll have to take the forklift off. We'll open the doors. Lag. Dag has lag. There we go. just move this out of the way. Massey Ferguson tractor, we need you. Not that one, this one here. Just need a rear weight and we'll be ready. I don't know where my... Oh yes, I put it over here, didn't I? Yes, I put it next to the sweet factory because I knew it was going to be a memorable place because it's just not where you keep weights. Nice. And yeah, we have had this tractor mostly for the entire series. I don't know how many hours it had on it when we bought it, but it wasn't new. But it was definitely nowhere near 70. So we have put a lot of real hours on it. I would guess it was around 25-ish. I would guess. I don't know for sure. But I know that we have put some serious hours onto this, and it's done the most. It will be the most used tractor that I've ever had in FS22, without a doubt. Don't know why we're lagging so much. But anyway, let's load up some wood. I think we are getting close to the end of loading the big logs, which have all these little bits which need to go on the flatbed over there. So the container is not totally full, but it's almost full, so we'll just make sure we get enough in there to get it to 100%. We do have some fairly long lengths, but I don't think they're 12 metres. Well, this one over here might be. Yeah, that one there probably is. So we'll get that one in. That might finish it off. There we go. As soon as it is full, we'll have to start putting all the other bits onto Chainsaw's flatbed trailer. Now there is still a bit more space in there. Yeah, still space, but we must be in the 90s now. 92% full. Indeed. So, well, we might as well just throw all the partial ones into there as well, as I said. There's no point just leaving them here. I think there was a slightly longer one just over here. Yes, there is. And is that one there? Is that anything decent? I've actually seen Chainsaw pick up some fairly large looking ones, believe it or not. I think they're just extremely thin but very long. At this rate, we're not actually going to be able to fill the container, which is saying an awful lot actually, because we had a serious amount of wood here. They do take a lot. It's over 40,000 litres. Yep, still space. Well, I'll just keep going. And this is the final log. Chainsaw is cutting a few more. So I don't think that's full. 95%, so we're going to get another big one. And I think one more big one should fill it, I would have thought. We'll get that nice big chunky one. And then I guess we're going to put the rest onto Chainsaw's trailer. Come here, big chunky one. Oh, slipped through the net. Sometimes it's a little bit tricky to grab them. There we go. Well, sort of pinching it, I do run the risk of losing that. Right, okay. Is that 100% full? It is fabulous. Let's close the door. Very good. Yep, so we'll put the rest onto chainsaws, and well, then I guess we'll be done. It'll be time to sell that load. Okay, so yeah, both of these are full. The trailer's full, the container's full, so we can probably slot a few more small ones in, but otherwise we are ready to sell. And another time we'll have to get another container. If we have time. That's the thing, we might not have time. We're going to be so busy. If we have any other fields ready to harvest next time, that's going to take up quite a lot of time. Yeah, this one here. It's a sunflower field, so it won't take too long, but it is a bigger field. And I think, yeah, we'll just pick up a few of these loose ones, which are lying around. Then it's going to be time to get a fairly substantial bit of income. The container will be 40, 50,000 pounds, something like that. Whoops. And this trailer, I have no idea actually. It's not going to be that much. Maybe 15, 20,000 potentially. Don't know for sure, but yeah, probably 20. Oh, that's interesting. I think Chainsaw strapped it with it in the air. Okay, and what else do we have? Yeah, just these. Whoops. Yeah, we'll just slide them on. So I'll pop the forklift back onto the trailer. We'll need it for the next container if we do get that far. Was that putting it into work mode? Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. Whoops. Whoa, no. Oh dear. It's all going badly wrong. There we go. And we're off. So yeah, mine has to go to sell everything. Or sell anything. Because that's just the only sell point which I'll accept it. But Chainsaws has to go to... Well, I suppose it doesn't have to, but it does ideally need to go to the sawmill. Sell anything will accept it, but it's just not where it's supposed to go to. That trigger is primarily for containers only on this series. Ooh, don't want to lose it now. If we lost a 44,000 litre container, that would not be good. Yeah, it's been nice having a red container, but there we go. 53,884 and 5,554,000 pounds for the environmental scoreboard. So we're at 211,000. Wow. Oh yeah, and we should probably take this back to the store as well for another container, potentially in the future. Yeah, those sunflowers look good. Harvesting those most likely next time. What a wet day. There's Chainsaw. Really don't know what it's going to be. I'm going to go with 20,000, but I don't know. Yeah, I'd say £20,000. I'll just spin around and park here. That should be fine. So here we go. The big sell. Come on, 20,000. Chainsaw's just doing a dance. Ah, looking at the disappointment. I suppose it's because they were all, or mostly, not very big. Would be nice to get 20,000. Anyway, we did very well with the container, so that's all good. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. We're going to leave it here. And until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.